In Ireland, the choice to change the course of your reproductive future is still at the hands of the government, the Eighth Amendment to the Constitution. It stands to vote on a referendum to repeal the amendment next year, but the question that will be posed is still unclear. Why is it an Irish citizen such as myself, a resident in the UK, has more rights than my own countrywomen standing on my home soil? What will come of the referendum, and how will this affect how we interact with women's rights in the future? What is the likelihood that it's going to go in favour of legal abortion next year?
99 random members of the public were given information and fact-based information on why abortion is a necessary health procedure for women. Over 60% of them voted for abortion without restriction. So these are all good signs.
Abortion has never been legal in Ireland. I mean, even over here, we're still looking at people campaigning to prevent people who are extremely strange from being allowed to harass individuals who are accessing abortion services.
As far as profiteering is concerned, to be honest with you, off the cuff and without any research whatsoever, I would be inclined to say British clinics and British personnel in the clinics, including those who run them, have been more than putting themselves out to make sure that no Irish woman who needs an abortion and who arrives outside their door will ever be sent away, whatever her economic circumstances are.
In Ealing, there is harassment outside an abortion clinic. A group of local women are working to stop this.
You guys actually help to escort women inside, or you just are a presence outside?
We don't approach women going in. If
Right.
they want to approach us, we'll absolutely provide an escort service to walk them into the clinic.
So regarding the leaflet, we were given one of the leaflets actually when we went to go and approach them. In the leaflet, it was referring to the reader as mum. Do you think there is a place for leaflets like that to be in a clinic?
That cannot happen.
Yeah.
It's lies. They're actually lying. It's not.
Yeah.
If you read a leaflet, you think it's like a factual leaflet, especially if you're in that situation in
you're weak
a medical.
already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That they definitely should not be anywhere near the clinic. And you said about the leaflet referring to the women as mum. They actually shout mum to the women as they're going in the clinic as well. So they obviously take it a step further, which is traumatic for the woman. The end result they want is for that woman to not carry on with that procedure, but even if they succeed that day, that woman has already come to that decision because she actually had to have 2 meetings already with separate doctors to even come to that. So for them to say that they have no alternative, and that's just, it's just not true. Yeah. I think their voice might be louder, but our voice reaches further, and also it's having a snowball effect. So maybe for the past 23 years it's been louder, but now, we're going to hopefully put an end to that.
Do you ever see a future where people will actually agree or come to a compromise on abortion?
No, but I don't think you have to. I think that's fine. Everyone can have, we were saying, have different opinions. I think everyone needs to hopefully come to the same decision that women should not be harassed.
On the 50th anniversary of the 1967 Abortion Act, we went to Abort 67's demonstration in Parliament Square to discuss the referendum and the views of various volunteers from the group, discussing abortion in cases of rape and abuse and the future of abortion in Ireland.
Primarily, I guess, to support one of our family members who's involved in the demonstration, but also because we are pro-life.
So my first baby is adopted. We adopted her, and if somebody else had have said her life wasn't important, that wouldn't be my daughter right now. So I think we don't have the monopoly on saying whose life is important and whose isn't. I know it's unpopular, and actually, do you know what? Even something inside me, because society has told me, no, you can't say that it should be illegal, still says, I know that there are circumstances where the child might not live, the mum might not live. I'm not saying that necessarily I know every single abortion situation and that my opinion is right on it, but I think that the majority of abortions are done because of convenience, and I wholly disagree with that.
I do think people should have a right to say their opinion on it all. There are many people that walk around in this world who are the outcome of rape, but their life is not less valuable. But I also don't feel like that is the only option of repair and restoration for that lady. I mean, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, that would only perpetuate the kind of shame involved in the situation.
It doesn't matter where the Abortion Act is passed, what country. I'm totally against it because I believe that all human life is sacred. There may be circumstances, let's say, when the girl is raped, it may well be that there's an argument for abortion there, but it's the only exception I would make.
Right.
Otherwise, I just think no one has the right to take human life. Thou shalt not kill.
Sister Supporter have been present outside an abortion clinic in Ealing, West London since 2015 to aid women being harassed by anti-abortion vigil holders at the doors of the clinic. We spoke to a man passing by that had some opinions.
So basically what's happening tomorrow is they're going to have a meeting to try and make it illegal for these people to stop protesting outside. What do you think about that?
No, man, they've got to keep doing it because they're killing life there, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're not, you know what I mean? It's wrong.
We're hoping that there will be measures put in place to stop women being harassed as they enter the clinic at Mattock Lane.
It's very distressing. I've lived here now for, I think, 28 years, and I've been part of the Irish Women's Abortion Support Group for nearly all of that. And honestly, I've accompanied maybe several hundred women in there, and I find it intimidating, and it's one layer more of trouble that they have to go through. You know, you can imagine what it's like. They come here and then they go to the clinic and people are coming up with fetuses to them. It really is disturbing.
A motion is about to be debated in Ealing Town Hall calling for a PSPO, a public space protection order, to stop protests of this kind distressing women using the medical service. This is a result of a huge local petition started by Anna Veglio-White, the founder of Sister Supporter, to stop the presence of these protesters outside the doors of the clinic.
She went past the Mary Stokes clinic on Mattock Lane and noticed that there were people doing a vigil outside. Between 5 and 20 of us now outside supporting the women that are trying to use Mary Stokes Centre.
The debate resulted in a positive outcome, meaning the motion will be passed. The PSPO will take a few months to be put in place, meaning for the time being, vigils will still be legally allowed until it's written into local law. A huge win that will no doubt have a snowball effect all over Britain.
You have got your public space protection order.
Yeah.
So how does that feel?
It feels amazing, to be honest. It's a bit of a, it's not a shock, it just feels a bit surreal. Just heard yes after yes. It was pretty, I almost cried, to be honest. To hear people supporting us, like cross-party support as well. Yeah, pretty amazing.
This is all of our victory and we've made history today, and it's because of the commitment of everyone here. So